Hey guys, so today we're going to talk a bit about branding yourself as a software engineer. Now, you could be the greatest coder in the world. If no one knows you, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like this whole if a tree falls in a forest kind of thing. So, I've been on Reddit, Discord, and quite a few other groups, and a lot of these aspiring engineers, they're like, how can I get myself out there? And I'll ask them very simple questions. Have you ever written an article? No. Do you have a website? No. How's your LinkedIn? Haven't updated it in years. So how do you expect people to find you? Or how do you expect people to get to know you besides, oh, this guy writes great code? I mean, yeah, you could have a GitHub, but once again, if no one knows who you are or you're not doing anything to actually brand yourself, it doesn't matter. I mean, there are over 3 million software engineers? How do you stand out? And you cannot say write great code, because that's writing great code is all relative. And not to mention the fact that, yeah, a lot of the greatest coders, they're not well known. All right, let me rephrase that. You have a lot of great coders, right? And they don't have, I guess I would say, not popularity, but they don't have the recognition as, a coder that's not as great as the great coders. But, the person who doesn't write the best code is not necessarily the person who's not going to succeed. Writing great code is nice, but once again, if no one knows who you are, does it really matter? Or what's your goal? Is your goal to be the best coder but unable to find work, or unable to get recognition? Or is the goal to write good code and constantly improve, but people know who you are? You've written articles on Medium, you have an Instagram, you have a website, your LinkedIn is up to date, you're doing marketing outside of, social media and stuff. You could ask anyone. I'm pretty much like the king of marketing. I brand myself with pretty much everything I do because I understand how important marketing is. Again, you can be the greatest coder. You can be the greatest graphic designer. You can be the greatest filmmaker. If no one knows who you are, it literally doesn't matter. Branding is super important. Branding and marketing. Again, if no one knows who you are, it's pointless. It's literally pointless. Again, I'm also a filmmaker. So what I know is a lot of the best films, they're not the most successful. And a lot of the terrible films, they're incredibly successful because the marketing behind those films are off the charts. But if you make a film for like $2 million, yeah, it's a great art project, but not a lot of people are going to watch it. Still a great project. It's critically acclaimed, but not commercially successful. Is that how you want your career as a software engineer? To be critically acclaimed as in various niche groups, this person is incredibly talented? Or do you want your talents to be globally recognized? And again, that's not going to happen if your main goal is to just write great code and people will come find you. It doesn't work that way. I have recruiters from Amazon, Rippling, and others contacted me based on my marketing, my branding. I'm literally doing a video right now with branding, about branding with branding. Guys, it's not rocket science. You have to brand yourself. You don't have a business, but you have a name. You could create business cards. John Smith, software engineer. Here's my website. Here's my email address, and here's my contact information. Hand them out to people. You could get stickers. Be creative. There's so many ways to brand yourself so you stand out from the 3 million plus people you're competing with. Branding is incredibly important, and I cannot stress this. I really cannot stress this enough. So yeah. Get out there, brand yourself. Speaking of which, Peace.